Hey everybody, it's Matt. This is a vlog. I've never done one of these before and I may never do one of these again. I just wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping. That's my whole reason for doing this. First off, some questions that I wanted to answer, but I'm a horrible speller. So please don't think that I ignored your questions, that I'm just horrible at spelling and I would rather just kind of tell you. Okay, first off, my tattoo. I had a question asked about my tattoo on my arm. The answer is that it took, he asked how long my tattoo took. It took 4 sessions at 8 hours, and this is it right here, the one that all of y'all can see. It took 4 sessions at 8 hours apiece, and then it took 1 session at 5 hours to finish it off. It's an oriental piece. It's got a henya, it's got a geisha, and a lotus flower. My reasoning for getting that is the henya is for forgiveness, for a symbol for forgiveness. The geisha was my attempt at beauty, and the lotus is my sort of thing for friendship. It's also got a nautical star and a whole bunch of little pictures in it, but it would take way too long, and I don't really know how much you guys are interested in hearing about it. It's the only one you can see. I've actually got a full leg sleeve as well. I've got a start to another leg sleeve, and I've got various pieces all over my body. Question 2, the music in my videos. The music in my videos is done by various artists. They're all metal artists. I always try to do the music at my computer, but 90% of the time they nick me and they say I can't use that one. Then I have to use an audio swap, and then what I'll do is I'll go into audio swap and spend hours listening to music and saying which kind of matches up, because when I do it on my computer I have the ability to, hit it at the same times when the scene changes, when the music changes, and it alters and all that, but that's how I get my music. And sorry if I don't tell you who the music is. It's just an audio swap of music that I liked at the time and kind of matched up with what I came up with originally. Editing. I love editing, and not until I started, I think maybe 2 months ago on YouTube, did I have any clue about editing. And I've just fallen in love with it, so I've spent hours editing, and half the stuff I edit never even makes it onto YouTube, because I don't think it's good enough or whatever. And, and I just don't find it interesting, and I don't want to put out stuff that I personally don't find interesting, hence this video. But I kind of wanted to get back to people that I hadn't gotten back to, and I really should have, and I really wanted to. When you read comments from me, you'll notice that they'll either say great review or great stuff, and half the time that'll be spelled wrong. Comments on my humor. I really do appreciate all the great comments and feedback that I've had on my humor. I know that I'm not really high up in the reviewer scale, and that really doesn't bother me. I like doing the stuff that I do, and I hope that you guys like it too. It's fun for me, and I wouldn't do it if it wasn't fun for me. I love all the great things that have come about it. I've met some really cool people. Well, I should say I've talked to some really cool people and really met them. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you guys like my humor. It's a real joy for me. Really, it's just like a pastime, and it's fun. I mean, like, I collect Transformers, and now I, put up little videos that some people seem to find amusing, and I like that, and I really do appreciate it. So thank you so much. What's today? I get 1 day off a week, and it's usually Wednesday or it's Friday. This week it happens to be Wednesday, so I may put up 2 or 3 videos today. Probably 3 is what I have planned for. And I hope it doesn't annoy you guys too much that I'm putting up so much in 1 day, but this is really the only time I have to put up. And on the days that you see a video from me and it's not a Friday or a Wednesday, it's a very short video, and it's a very thing that I've been working on through the week or whatnot. I usually try to put up TF News on Friday or Saturday, and that's when I'll be putting up my next one of those. What I haven't been doing lately, and what I really need to start doing again, is putting up some actual toy reviews. So today I plan to put up at least one toy review. This vlog, I guess you would call it, and maybe something else, but probably not. So it'll be 2 or 3 videos from me today. Hopefully that's okay with y'all. I hope I'm not pushing too much stuff on with you. And I put up something yesterday about auto assembly. And if you're watching that and you're like, this guy's not even going to auto assembly, why does he care? I believe in the community itself. I believe that as a whole we should really be nice to each other, and I just don't see any reason that we can't be, because we all have similar interests. It's not really my place because I'm not going, and I don't go to BotCon because I have a limited amount of money. The only con that I go to is Comic-Con, which comes to Georgia, and I can just go to Atlanta and go see it, and I not have to spend any absurd amount of money to go there. So, and my week off, I always schedule for Comic-Con, so that's the only con I go to, and I always enjoy that. And that's the only cons that I can give reference to. And in those cons, I mean, it's lots of people having fun, talking to each other, sharing ideals and interests, and that happens at the dealers' tables, and that happens everywhere. It happens at the seat and greets. I mean, it's a very fun place. I mean, there's things that you shouldn't do, and there's things that you should do. But I'm, in my opinion, and I do read comics. I read mostly Transformer comics, but I also like a little bit of the DC stuff. So that's my reasoning for going to Comic-Con, and that's kind of what wanted to say about that. And it's really none of my place, but I just wanted to put that out there. I'd rather everybody have a good time, because you all bought a ticket, and those things aren't cheap, and you might as well meet some people that you have an established relationship with for the rest of your life. I mean, it doesn't make any sense not to. That's, you guys do what you feel thinks right, Last thing I wanted to say today is I wanted to thank everybody for my subs that I have. Right now, I usually variate from about 30 to 40, and somehow I usually piss some off, and just some people think I'm repetitive and such not, and hey, I'm cool with that. I really am. I hope everybody that watches me enjoys my stuff, and I hope I get more. But if I don't, I'm okay with that. I'm not a bigwig. I like Transformers. I hope that you guys enjoy what I do. I hope that my little pieces of 1 to 5 minutes, entertain you, and that's why I watch everybody, that I subscribe to, and I try to watch all of the videos and try to write, and my comments are always the little itty bitty ones that most people don't want to respond to, because they're just like, great job, good stuff, great review, and there's really no insight, I'm sorry, but yeah, and I just like to thank everybody that enjoys my stuff, and please comment, and please text whatever you want about it on there. It doesn't matter to me. I try to respond to everybody, and if I don't, I'll try to do another one of these to get back to your questions. And I just kind of wanted to put that out there as my housekeeping as it were to be. And thank you so much. Later, y'all.